Was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Right through the middle. Lozano has been found. Matic tries to get it forward quickly. Mane plays it forward. And here's Mohamed Salah. Gomez. He's left his man. Goes for goal! He's going after it. And they've been caught out. Shot at goal! Zielinski. Elmas. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's Firmino. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Throwing. Mane. Well, that had to be more accurate. And we hit half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Liverpool head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1. So we're already into the second period. Koulibaly drives it forward. Elmas. Mario Rui. Wijnaldum. Out to the left it goes. Tries to get it clear. Henderson. Mohamed Salah! A great save, real class.
Mohamed Salah is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Mertens looks to dink one in. That'll be a throw-in. Elmas. Kayahon.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot.
Goes for goal! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Maximovic. And it's Kayahon. Lozano. And here's Kayahon. Hoists it high. Kayahon. Robertson just wouldn't be beaten there. The changes then in quick succession. Looks to thread it through. Goalkeeper's ball. Liverpool get it back again. Mohamed Salah is being picked on here.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Just brushed off the ball there. Robertson going full tilt down the left. Gets away from his opponent. Looking to get... He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Robertson might possibly be accused of a little selfishness, but his endeavour is to be admired.
Gomez. Mohamed Salah. This could fall anywhere. Mario Rui hoists it forward.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Oh, good interception. Koulibaly. Mario Rui. Chipped through. Played into space out wide. Big chance! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, games like this, Peter, can often hinge on the smallest of details, so you have to wonder what effect it's going to have on everybody on this pitch now.
Not offside that time.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Lozano. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Dinks one in. Mertens. Repelled by the keeper. And it's Gulan.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Maximovic drives it forward. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. He's got away. Chance.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Robertson has got himself a free kick. Maximovic knocks it away. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. And that will be the final act. Liverpool win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it, perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well, and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a complete all-round defender.
Okay, interesting. Kaya Hahn. Lozano. Zielinski. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. It'll be a throw-in. Hoists it forward. And here's Roberto Firmino.
Firmino really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Wijnaldum. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Jordan Henderson. Keeper's got good distance on that. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And that's been won straight back.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Looking for a decent ball in. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Has he found his man? Maximovic does well to read it and intercepts. Zielinski. Now it's Mertens. Mertens takes the long option.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Wijnaldum. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Fabian Ruiz.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Lozano. Mertens. Mertens threads one through. Forward it goes. And it's Firmino. Firmino goes looking. Robertson battles to win it back. Jordan Henderson. Firmino. Cleared without complication. Mane. Mane has got himself a free kick. Mohamed Salah taking charge of the dead ball. Great reaction! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Henderson opts to play it back. The defence can get it clear. Mertens with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Receives it from behind. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Mertens. Here it is, hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Mario Rui positions himself well and cuts it out. Koulibaly. Maximovic with the crossfield ball. And it's Mario Rui. He's still going. Where to next? Hit into the middle. Zielinski plays it forward. Kayahon. The first 45 minutes are up. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Mario Rui with a delicate ball. The referee has given a corner. Napoli have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Fabinho sticks in a foot to win it back. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cleared away.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Kayahon. Lozano. And here's Mertens. Lorenzo Insigne. Now it's Insigne. Napoli being made to look sloppy in possession here. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Kayahon. Elmas. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Kayahon gets into a dangerous position. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kayahon tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Insigne. All the way back and they start again. Alisson sends that a long way. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. That's a promising ball. Mohamed Salah. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Llorente. Dashing forward at pace. And it's Mertens. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Firmino. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Mohamed Salah, Mane. He's had a go! This could fall anywhere. Koulibaly can hoist it clear. That was was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Oh, taken with style!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Napoli making consecutive changes here. Liverpool break the deadlock.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
Elmas. Llorente lobs it in gently.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Allen. Maximovic. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Llorente.
Napoli are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Mane. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Koulibaly cuts it out.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Goes down, but nothing given. The message is clear, none shall pass. A real chance if he can get through.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Well positioned to make that interception.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Lorenzo Insigne. And it's Mario Rui. Played in deep. Oh, shooting chance! Zarco appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
He's better continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Robertson drives it forward.
Napoli need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Wijnaldum. Liverpool just have to run down the clock. Oh, good interception. Oh, real danger here. Koulibaly, and it's played forward. Now it's Mertens. Allen. And that's it. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Dries Mertens. He's just so quick and elusive, Peter. He'll be in behind that defensive line before they even know what's hit them. The way he drifts across the forward line also makes him very difficult to track, and he often lures defenders out of position, creating space for others to sneak into. I think he's going to be a real hit here.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And through to the goalkeeper. Fabinho. And it's Firmino. Firmino tries running with the ball at his feet. And he heaves it forward. And that's been won straight back. That's been drilled forward. Done very well to intervene. Oh, real danger! Has a pop! He's scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Rarely outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the... He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Lozano! Pumps it into the area. Timely intervention. Mane takes control of it and he's on the move. Lozano. Now it's Roberto Firmino. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Zielinski. Mario Rui. And here's Mertens. That's the throw. Tries a shot! No, he's missed it.
Fabian Ruiz put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Fabian Ruiz.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Firmino looks to get on the end of this. Koulibaly cuts it out. Zielinski. Hoists it forward. He's got away. Alisson gets good distance on it. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Cajon goes for the cross. Firmino. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Cajon. Fabian Ruiz. Cajon plays a clever pass. And it's Firmino. Mohamed Salah. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mane. Who's ball, who's going to get that? Cajon. Lozano. Mertens. Plays it out to the flank. Lozano. Attempts to play it through. Played back in. Oh, good interception. Zielinski. He'll have a go. It's broken loose. Mertens with the short one. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team...
Chance!
Mohamed Salah really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Lozano. Elmas plays it forward. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Alexander-Arnold. Elmas. Liverpool are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. And it's Salah. Fabian Ruiz. Kaya. Wijnaldum gets it back. And it's Mertens. Elmas. Lozano. Elmas. And here's Mertens. It's Mertens! Koulibaly. Mertens. Oh, it's Mertens. Goes for goal! He scores!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, that all... And the first half is done. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Liverpool head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And the shot! It's there!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Liverpool take the lead. Played in by Kaya. Elmas shapes to shoot. This could fall anywhere. That's offside. Yes, it is. Just brushed off the ball there. Mario Rui. Lozano. Cajon looking to run onto it. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Robertson demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Aimed in towards the centre.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Jordan Henderson. Now it's Roberto Firmino. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
Mario Rui. Maximovic. Lozano. Mertens plays it out to the wing. Back into the middle. And he's cut it out. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Mertens. Lobs it in gently.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Mertens! Oh, great save, real class.
Mertens simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
The defence can get it clear. Play for a throw. Fabinho. Elmas. Callejon, played out to the right. Alisson gets it upfield. And it's played forward. Lorenzo Insigne. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Maximovic positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Insigne. Robertson. Now it's Mertens. Henderson tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Mane. There's going to be another change here. Defending of the desperate variety. Callejon. Mertens. Well positioned to make that interception. Robertson goes looking. And Mane! Should have put that one away.
Mane really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Wijnaldum. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Oh, what a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. And here's Roberto Firmino. Firmino was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Llorente. Llorente unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Decent looking ball. Has a hit! In he goes again! It's anyone's ball.
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited and they need filling, and fast.
Great leap! Sticks it away! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Napoli get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's...
He's gone for it! Mario Rui with the clearance.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Forward it goes. Has he found his man? throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Lovely bit of skill there. And here's Kaya Hon. Kaya Hon. Llorente. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it, perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Keylor Navas. He could make all the difference because he's such an excellent shot stopper.
Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Fabinho is there, and he can get that clear. Jordan Henderson. Thiago Silva gets into the right position to intercept. And here's Pablo Sarabia. Oh, is it? And the shot!
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
That has put a stop to that. Wijnaldum. And it's Neymar. Finds him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Pablo Sarabia. And here's Pablo Sarabia. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Now chance to break. And it's Firmino. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Defence has got rid of that. Liverpool get it back again. Di Maria did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Fabinho. And it's played forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Hits one! There it is!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Kurzawa plays it over to the other flank. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Firmino. Mane. He's got away. Timely intervention. A real chance to break. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva with the crossfield ball. Hit long and direct. That's Pablo Sarabia. Up for the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And that's been won straight back. Forward it goes. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Firmino with a definite foul there. There's the delivery. That's sprayed out wide. And it's Neymar. Receives it in a good position. Gets wrestled off the ball. Firmino. Well weighted. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Dagba. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Mane. Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
That is some save from Keylor Navas. The defence can get it clear. Di Maria is onto it and can take it up. Neymar. Neymar! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Roberto Firmino. And Mane! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Neymar. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Pablo Sarabia. Into the channel. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he has been fouled there. Matic is there to heave it away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Liverpool leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. The action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. All the way back, and they start again. Matic. Mane gets into a dangerous position. Robertson. Mane. Kurzawa. Idrissa Gueye. Thiago Silva tries to get it forward quickly. Throwing. He's left his man. Mbappe. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Mohamed Salah. Di Maria tries to stroke it through. Matic looks to bypass the midfield. Idrissa Gueye. Almost an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Jordan Henderson. Wijnaldum.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And here's Pablo Sarabia. Dagba tries to get some whip on it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Pablo Sarabia. He's through. Now it's Mane. Mane. And the shot! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball-watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Paris Saint-Germain making another change here. Liverpool grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3. Di
Maria tries to switch the play. He's got options out wide. Done very well to intervene. No question, that's a foul. Paris Saint-Germain keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Mbappe. Neymar. He's played him through. A chance to play it in. Back in once more. Idrissa Gueye gets it back. Oh, they could break here. Oh, good interception. Gets away from it. Mane! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Mbappe. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Shot a goal! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Neymar making use of the space out wide. Massive leap! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Idrissa Gueye. Kurzawa switches it towards the other side. And it's Meunier. Here's Di Maria. Gets the ball. Goes for goal! Wijnaldum. Di Maria. Idrissa Gueye. Thiago Silva positions himself well and cuts it out. Paris Saint-Germain with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Neymar plays it short. Mohamed Salah battling down that right flank. Now it's Roberto Firmino. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Idrissa Gueye. Kurzawa. And it's Draxler. He gets past his man. Ball's out on the left now. It's come from... It's Di Maria! He's looking to get there first. And with that, the final whistle.